Obviously, because it was a Marvel movie, people knew that it was going to do well, but did you know that it was going to do as well as it did?
No, I don't think anyone really did. I think, I was along for the ride like everybody else, and was shaping much of my expectations from what I heard from you guys, from people like, asking the questions about our expectations, and I was hoping that it would be good. I thought I had faith in the movie that I'd seen. I thought that I really liked it, but I didn't know if that meant other people would. And luckily, they did. They really connected.
I think 3 years ago, a lot of people were just like, who are these guys? Who are these characters?
Yeah.
This time around, what is everyone asking you?
Primarily, people have high expectations, I think, so it's slightly different. They're asking me, like, what's the music gonna be? What's Baby Groot like? How have things changed? I think people love the first movie, and when an audience loves something, you have to be precious about it, and you have to understand that love is sacred. There's like a trust that happens between you and an audience. So you're not gonna. The last thing in the world you want to do is come out with something that's completely different, because you in a way you've made a promise to them, like, hey, we'll be back, and you're gonna have an opportunity to see us again. And so it's important to keep at least most of it familiar. But the parts that we changed in this movie to make it a different movie, to make it in my opinion, a superior movie, is just different enough to completely catch you off guard and totally surprise you.
I love this one joke in the movie of a very prominent celebrity being your dream father. In real life, who would be Chris Pratt's dream father?
I gotta say, honestly, and I'm not just saying this, it would be Kurt Russell.
Really?
It'd be Kurt Russell, man. Yeah, the guy's like...
Palm said the same thing.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly who it would be, yeah.
Could you guess who Dave said? His is really interesting. It's not something that you would expect or predict.
A dream father? Mm-hmm. Bruce Lee?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling? I love Dave.
Dave's like, in fact, I'm just going to go around, and every time I see Ryan now, I'm just going to call him Dad.
What a major... Look, to Gosling, if you haven't met Dave, that's like that's like a major compliment. That's a major compliment.
One of my favorite things in the film is Baby Groot.
Yeah.
I guess it's him. One of my favorite people in the film. I mean, I love you too, but
oh, that's fine.
Baby Groot is so adorable.
So adorable.
I'm obsessed with him. As a fan, when you watch the film, what's your favorite part of the film?
I'm really excited about the Ravagers plotline. That was really moving to me, and felt very big and cinematic in a way that the first movie achieves, like, sort of. It reached a height of cinema that I don't think that the first movie necessarily did. That Ravagers plotline is deep, man. It's very thought-provoking and reminiscent of, like, some of my favorite movies growing up. So that's one element. But mostly, the unfortunate reality is that we're never going to be able to actually be audience members of this movie. It's such an ongoing collaborative art form that it's really difficult to sit back and just watch a movie. We don't, luckily we're very grateful that audience members will connect to this movie and have connected to this movie and will continue to, but we're always going to be on the other side of the curtain.
You see it differently?
Yeah.
You're probably like, oh, it didn't look like that, or sort of, cool story behind
something,
it.
What always tickles me is the visual effects, because that's not something I do see on set. I don't know what's necessarily going to be painted beyond the horizons, so just the visual masterpiece, that's always really stunning to me, because you can paint a picture in so many words when you're writing a script, and when you're reading the script you have an idea of what you're seeing, but it's impossible to really know what you're seeing until you see it. So in that way, I'm just sucked into the movie, and I become a fan and an audience member. But for the most part, I'm gonna remain the hypercritical collaborator of the making of the movie.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Made in Hollywood TV. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And for the next awesome video, click right here. Click in that box right there. Super easy.